And the biggest challenge that Mnangagwa is facing is that one of his sons, in fact, Collins, that he prefers to take charge, is not eloquent. So if you talk to Collins, and if you're watching this weekend, Owen Muda took Collins around. I think he took him to Midlands and he took him to Bulawayo. Collins does not have charisma. He's not able to captivate a crowd. So if you put him in front of a crowd, he freezes. He's unable to make a speech. He's not even able to make slogans. So other people have to assist him because he's been working from behind the scenes. So the person that is actually able to strategize lacks the charisma. And that puts Owen Muda at the front. Owen Muda, when he talks, he alienates people and he makes people not like whatever he's talking about because he's very aggressive and he's got an almost childish approach to politics. So it's going to be very difficult for Collins, who is preferred by Mnangagwa, to take over as the vice president. And eventually that leaves Kuda. Kuda, although he is not experienced, he at least is able to address a crowd. He talks a lot in parliament and is able to influence some people, which is what Collins has failed to do. So my prediction here is that eventually your next vice president might end up being Kuda. Here, he is most likely to be the person that Mnangagwa is going to put as a vice president, because otherwise, if you put Collins, then it will be very difficult to get his message across. But Collins is going to play a very important part. Sean is already playing an important part in the Zimbabwe military. And as I said, 10 of Mnangagwa's sons who are in the Zimbabwe intelligence taking charge of divisions over there. And then obviously, when it comes to the commissions, the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission under Mnangagwa's sister, Mnangagwa's sister or cousin sister, something like that, they're very related. And then the lawyers, you've got Mnangagwa's daughter running Titan Law and also running all the newspapers through Trevor Ngube. So the husband of the daughter of Mnangagwa, she runs Titan Law, and the husband has bought all the newspapers that you know, the Zimbabwe Independent, Newsday, the Standard. They now belong to the husband who paid 5 million to Trevor Ngube to buy those newspapers. So basically everything that you're seeing is now under Mnangagwa's control. Mnangagwa has totally taken over the environment. He has gripped everything and is ready. He is not going to allow Chiwenga to just walk in and take everything that he's worked so hard to produce and to create. So what can go wrong? That is very important for us to understand. What can go wrong? This whole thing can unravel because Mnangagwa has not anticipated what the army is going to do. And when I'm talking about the army, I'm talking about the section of the army that Mnangagwa does not control, which is the younger officers, the new officers that are professional. They do not want what is happening. And the only thing that these young officers lack is funding. So they lack money. That is why you've not seen any movement. But I believe that within the next 7 days, if Mnangagwa supports and goes for EG 2030, then we're going to see a move by a section of the military.